Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm just choosing some cards. We're drawn to use this deck of cards. And okay, we're going to use 3 decks of tarot cards. And the Witch's Tarot. And the Psychic Tarot. Okay. Right. And the Psychic Tarot. Okay, 3 decks of cards. What's coming through, and I have to say what's coming through. 3 different people, 3 sets of stories, 3 sides to a story. Okay. Right, cheers. Cheers. We have McDonald's. I'm loving it. So cheers with my Coca-Cola. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Hi Marie. The channel of love. Yay. Beautiful deck choices for today. Yes. Let's put the beauty into these decks of cards, Marie. Thank you for joining this evening. The time is 2154. I just felt like giving the coffee a miss tonight and just enjoying my... It seems to be a large. Although I ordered a medium meal, I got a large drink. I think that's a large size. That's a large size for the UK. It's not a large size for the USA. You do massive meals over there. Christine. Hey, beautiful. Hey, darling. Okay. I've chosen 3 decks of cards. And hold on, I'm just going to just re-tie my hair up because it seems to be drooping over one shoulder. And let me just... Oh, my neck just clicked. Okay. I'll just leave the hair down, I think. Bridge Little, can you say to my brother Phil his name? Why? Why do I have to say his name? Say my name, say my name. Is it because, like, he feels famous if I say his name? I mean, give him a shout out. Right, okay, I've tied the hair back up. So happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday today. It's a good day to make your transition, as our baby Jasper, well, he's not a baby, he's 15 years old. He made his transition today. So he is now, if you want to say, on the other side. It's out. He's free from his vessel and he's rejoined collective. The collective energy. What was really nice is when I got home from the vets, I pulled some messages from your angel cards. But I pulled one card and it said, a message from your deceased loved one. I am at peace, I am happy, and I don't want you to worry about me. There's no need to worry about me. And I thought that was just lovely. So it's been a little emotional today. Just the letting go. And we're just having to go through that. So our TV. What's with your point system now? Okay, let's get on with this reading, guys. So I've got 3 different sets of tarot cards. I felt the energy, 3 different people, 3 different stories. I'm not sure what's going on. We have New Beginnings from this deck. New Beginnings. And then we'll go to the Witch's Tarot. Okay, the song that's coming through is like, try a little tenderness We have Karma, that story there, from the Witch's Tarot. Let's go to, this is the Marcella's deck. This beautiful designed edition of the traditional Marcella's Tarot deck will appeal to collectors as well as those interested in learning how to do a tarot reading. That Karma card there is the Judgment card. The New Beginnings card is the Fool energy, so two major arcanas, two major life events that's occurring. New beginnings, the Fool, taking that leap of faith, you get to go again. So this energy, someone's completed a cycle. You see it's a feminine here. And I want to say like the world is her oyster. She's walking on top of this world here. And then we have Karma, which is the Judgment card. It's like the final judgment. When you're prepared to face your past doings and being judged on them. Hey Gaga. Hello Channel of Love family. Let's ring a bell. Jasper got his wings. He has got his wings. Should we ring a bell? He has. I felt it straight away. But I could actually feel Simon and Lily waiting for him this morning. And the thing is, full of spirit, Jasper was. It was very, he purring all the time. And yeah. Even the vet said he's quite alive and jumpy. I said, and that's what kind of made the decision quite bad. But you know, there was really no other choice. They had found like a big lump in his belly. So and his legs were he was struggling on his legs. But he was, oh, I've not had to do that before, okay, with an animal, with a pet. And I wasn't sure what to expect. And we was all there as a family. Emily came home because she knew he had a vet's appointment. Megan, Jamie had come home from work. Megan was home already. I took a day's holiday. And we all just spent the day together. During the process and afterwards. So... But there is a sense of relief. It's not like we were more upset and sad, have known we were just going to have to make a decision and having to go through that, not knowing what to expect. But afterwards, it's just like, oh yeah, it's just, he knew it was time. It was ready. He was ready. There you go. Should we ring a bell for Jasper? And it's 10:01. That's all he wants. He's so, oh my goodness, something just fell in the room. He's so present. We've been having a fire the last couple of evenings, you know, it's time to sit outside and have a fire at night. And anyway, yeah, it's definitely a change. But I spoke about that because we've kind of known that Jasper's transition, you know, we've been prepared for it. And because big change. And after I pulled the card of a deceased loved one, has a message for you, you know, I'm happy, I'm at peace, please don't worry about me. You know, those on the other side have greeted me. After that card though was a happy family, a happy change in your family is occurring. Whether it's a new addition to the family, but a change in the family circumstances was happening for the better. Anyway, let's get this third card. So this is the Marcella's Tarot deck. Hey Cynthia, either late to the party or right on time. I know there's a reason the tablet pinged. Turned on the TV on and it wouldn't load until I hear that. What does that say there? I need to put my glasses on. So Cynthia just was made his transition today. If you didn't pick that up, we've just rang a bell for him. That's probably what called you in. We've literally just rang a bell. First sentence, like a newborn trying on this tablet. Oh, BB Jaspy, sending hugs. Yeah. Oh, it was lovely. It was. I was hugging him. My head was against his as he made his transition. It was. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. That karma card, all I keep singing is karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving would be easy if your colours were like my dream. Red, gold and green. Red, rose and green was going to come out. And we have, wow, the Ace of Cups. I'm going to take it, that's the Ace of Cups. That looks like this palace, a temple of its own. 3 stories, all quite different. Major Arcana, okay, new beginning. Karma, facing Judgment Day. It's called the Last Judgment. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Now, this isn't a major arcana, but it is a divine offering because all the aces are an offering from the divine. This is an offering. Well, should we find out? We'll start with this card. I'm feeling 3 different people, 3 different stories. I feel this has masculine written all over it, even though you can't see a soul, a single soul. I can feel the energy, the spirit. Okay. That looks like it's a big crown, yeah, that's been put on top of his head. I'm taken to like the energy of this being a crown, and then this is moustache here and side hair and maybe a dicky bow tie here. It's like he's a bit scared to show his face. So I feel that's masculine energy. It's like he's in the light, isn't he? Karma, well, I'm taken to like a negative karmic energy. All right. Karma's being well, they say karma's a bitch, but only if you are. So karma's doing its rounds. That's what it feels like. And then we feel as if this is, I'd say, the divine feminine's energy, where it's like it's not doing the rounds on her in a negative way. It's like she's controlling her own karma here, because she's walking on top of this earth here. She's gone through that doorway, and now she's controlling her destiny. You stay on the right side of karma. Okay, there's your 3 cards. This is going to be interesting. I did not have this reading in mind. I thought I'd use the Marcella's deck, but anyway. Cheers. I'm loving it. Okay. Cynthia, let me put my glasses on so I can read your messages. I just heard the chime as soon as I clicked. Cats, such a different letting go. I've sent able to hold and be held by all that I'm connected to. Truly an amazing bow each time. Laugh out loud, Ashley, Elliot and Suki, Jaspy and Lily too. Oh, and the whole stack of them beautiful souls. Yeah, having so much fun as well. Cheers. Cheers, Cynthia, darling. They're loving it. They're loving it, being together. They're loving just playing. Oh, it's... Okay. And also the energy was coming through. I don't know why. I don't know. I felt like some kind of show, TV show, a book collection, but regarding, but it took me to a kids program when I was younger called Pigeon Street. So when you live in Pigeon Street, these are the people you could meet. So I feel like we live in, Pussycat Street. So we have lots of pussycats, lots of pussycats around, which Megan's manifested because she wanted to live in an area and she wants lots of pussycats around her, so she's manifested that one. But they've all got names. I don't know if they're the names that the owners have called them, but that's what I've called them. See, we've got Tim, who's Tia's boyfriend. He's lovely. Complete opposite, but she always hangs out with Tim. Like, she's fasting at the moment because she's out there having, like, lots of, you know... she's having a good time, so she's not eating much at the minute. So we're saying to her, you know, do you want to come and actually, you know, refuel? So she's out a lot. We keep finding Tim standing around every corner waiting for her. And then we've got one who's called Scarface. He's kind of like the mafia cat. He's kind of got all these scars over his face. So when I go to the shop, I see him and I'm like, hey, Scarface. He was across the street the other day, but he acknowledged them. Then you meet a new pussycat and like, you go, hello, who are you? And, you know, you give them a name. So who you meet on Pussycat Street. And what was coming through was, so I could see like a pussycat waking up in the morning, but it's like the owners or the people, owners, yeah, we could say that, like we're shouting at each other. And so I had this like image in my mind of the cat getting up and off out the pussycat goes because he can't quite understand why humans are so angry and why they're shouting and so hostile. I mean, that's not the environment that I create for my pussycats. But I could kind of get where, you know, they could be coming from, looking at us crazies as being humans, us humans as being crazy. Through the eyes of a pet, what they witness going on behind closed doors. It's like we talk about doing a fly on the wall reading, but, you know, there's some people that would just swap them flies or, yeah, and look at them as being like menaces where, you know, if the animals could talk, and they can. So I'm not sure why I've just said that, but that's kind of, yeah. Right then. Tim? Yeah, Tim. My Matthew and Esther are, and Spooky playing too. Yeah, absolutely, Gal Gal. Oh, it gets even better now. Can you feel the energy of the pussycats playing? Okay. Whew. Should we read these cards? I'm going to start at the top now. Do we start at the top? I just heard like a creaking door. It's from the neighbour's house, but I could hear their door creaking open. Well, okay. We'll start at the bottom there with the first card, the New Beginnings. So I'm feeling a divine feminine energy here. So many paws running. Oh, I know. And they got 4 each. Yeah. And we have McDonald's tonight. And do you know what the delivery driver's name was? Ying. And I was like, oh. And Megan said, yeah, but Ying with a G. I said, it's like Yang. But the Ying. Because we were talking about Tia and Tim. And it's kind of a Tiam, if you put it together, like Liam, but Tiam, Tia and Tim. Yin and Yang, not the yin, the ying. The time is 2211. Let's get on with this reading. Okay, because I've been on for 20 minutes and we pulled 3 cards. And said cheers a couple of times. And, yeah. Okay. The creaking door. We'll start with 0. From the Psychic Tarot, New Beginnings. Let's find out what's going on with this this character here. So it's the first card. First card of the tarot, look. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. First card. New Beginnings. Each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. But that innocent eyes just took me straight to Jasper, and at the bottom part here as well, because I told my daughters, and this is how it went. Jasper had a vet's appointment, which I booked on Friday, but because it was a bank holiday, they could not get him in until 4:30 today. But told me that if it was an emergency, I was to ring up. I said, what do you class as being an emergency? They said if he's short on breath, okay, if he isn't drinking, and if he starts to act, you know, maybe a bit delusional, okay? None of those things happened. He was still drinking frequently. He was going outside, and he has like a little bowl outside. It's like a flower pot that's empty. It collects rainwater. He loves that. And he drinks from that. And he was more active than what he's been in a long time, like a child again. So hungry, but that was because of the tumour that he had. He was feeding the tumour, purring all the time, very happy. So because his legs were not great last night, and Megan got very upset, and so we decided to ring the doctor first thing, the vets first thing, and they said bring him in earlier. So that's what happened. So when we went in, we said, well, all four of us can't go in. So myself and Emily went in for the diagnosis, which did not take long. And she went outside to get Jamie and Megan, and we all was in the room saying our goodbyes to him. And then Megan said, I'm going to go and wait outside. I don't really want to be here for this part. And I said, that's absolutely fine. And then Emily then said, I'm going to go and be with Megan. I don't want to either. And I was so proud of them that they stood up for themselves and said, no, this is like my story. It's my memories. I'm the one that's got to live with what I'm going to be seeing. And, you know, I don't want to see this part. And I said to them, I was so proud of them. I was proud of Megan because then it got Emily to speak up. And I know exactly what they're talking about, because when my mum was in a hospice and we got the phone call to say, we think you better come in, I spoke to my two sisters and I said to them, if she's gone when we get there, then I'm not going to go in and see her. Because my mum had told me a story about, you know, her mum had said not to see her when she had passed, and she did, and she regrets doing that and have the memories that you've got. So I said, look, if we're there while it happens, that's, you know, fine. But if she's already gone, I just want to remember her how. And I had to make that decision. And one of my other sisters said, I feel the same as well. Where our other sister, you know, wanted to see my mum and went back a few times. You have to make the decisions that are right for you and that sit with you. This is your journey. So that just kind of came out here. Don't conform. And even the vet was saying, but it's a very peaceful process. And I looked at her and I said, they don't want that story, that part. They don't want to remember that. They're okay to go outside. And yeah. And so it was me and Jamie that was actually there. And I was scared. I've not done this before. I just didn't know what to expect. So, but it was very peaceful, just like it was when Simon made his transition. And I was there for that. So we grow through our fears. Galgal. I just saw Jasper and his new friends jumping off a giant cat pole, landing on the clouds, feeling like little kittens. I swear this energy is amazing. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to laugh, play, live, and above all, laugh. Live, play, love, and above all, laugh. Yeah. And all this good stuff's been happening, especially for Jamie, because he says the thing is has his own business, and now he's got like businesses contacting him rather than just, you know, your normal residential clients. And he said, I'm absolutely buzzing and I feel so good. And I was like, don't feel guilty for feeling good. This is Jasper. It's like, since Jasper's made his transition, little boy is helping out, isn't he? He's been watching. So for 15 years, he knows what his mummy wants. And I've spoken to him, you know, all my secrets, and he knows it all. So that's just come to mind, and I like thinking this way. I know that thinking this way, you know, does us good. Last message? Oh no, where are you off to then? It doesn't have to be the last message, Cynthia, darling. Last message, hee, my heart goes outwards in sympathy to the girls and Jamie as well. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie, I mean, me and Jamie, we go through the tough stuff together. We always seem to have them kind of jobs that we kind of do. Jamie's now has, you know, like 5 females. He's really just taken kind of like Simon's place. And he's like definitely he's the only man of the house now. That's why it's quite tough, because I was like saying goodbye to my boy. And yeah. But I couldn't really look into Jasper's eyes where Jamie did. Jamie held contact with him through the whole thing. I did get to see Jasper's face because it was a fear of mine. So I said to her, I don't really want to kind of, you know, look into his face. But then for some reason I turned around and I could see over Jamie's shoulder. And I just said, it's okay, I've just seen his face. That's all right. That wasn't, you know, what I expected. I was actually going to swear at Yuri then. It was just that I'm talking about something like completely whatever crap you're coming up with. I was just going to tell him to do one. Just fuck off. Just, you know. Right then. I've read that card. Traditional tarot archetype, the Fool. Let's have a look at this karma card from the Witch's Tarot. It just opens up to the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. Here it is. Things are shifting around a bit, aren't they? Karma. Okay, the karma card shows us that cycles and change have to be respected and that everything happens for a reason. Honour the changes in your life and grow with them. There are spiritual forces at work. It is time for you to make an important decision. Your destiny will be shaped by the choices you make today. Keep in mind that the karma to follow will be of your own making. Okay, this card here spoke about decisions to be made. Decisions to be made. So be aware of both your actions and your magic on a spiritual level. Karma always has its way. Work consciously to create a positive transformation. Okay, keywords: making a positive change for your future reality, renewal, deeper spiritual and magical awareness, karma and destiny, reflection on past events, results of your past actions. Results of your past actions is coming forth there. Come down here. The Ace of Cups. Excuse me. I don't know why I just had the feeling to offer you. Would you like a gooey brownie bite? Anybody? Look quite nice. Just thought I'd offer you one. Exceedingly good cakes. And we're talking Mr. Kipling's here. But I feel like having one of these. I'm just going with what? How do we get into this box? Is there a certain way? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's interesting. That's really stuck down. I mean, that's quite a solid, isn't it? Look. Geez, that's like really. I don't know why we're doing this. How many have you got? 10. 10. What signature chocolate? I was taken to K class. You see it says K there. Is that a K? K class. Let me show ya. Let me show you love. Let me show ya. You've got to live right now. Right now. Right now. Right, hold on. I've just got to get into this packet of... I've actually got a trifle in the fridge. A strawberry trifle in the fridge that I wish to have. And even though I had McDonald's, Jamie had Domino's. So we had some chocolate and cinnamon dough balls. Man, I've never had dough balls like them before. They literally cake the whole thing in runny chocolate. Normally with the dough balls, the chocolate's inside. You bite into it. Get like kind of... chocolate chips that are melted with a nice cinnamon. No, these look like chocolate eclairs. Caked. Very nice. But, okay. So, here we are. We'll examine the chocolate. We'll examine the chocolate. Okay, not a bad specimen. Let's bite into it. What do you reckon? Teeth mark. Hello. Not too gooey. Very nice though. Okay. Gago, this one's for you. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. I'll see if I can put the thumbnail as a tribute to Jasper. I took a cute photograph of him, was it yesterday? Okay, I'm done with my chocolate fix now. Ace of Cups. I've got lots of goodies. I've got like a whole great big bag full of goodies. I'm not even joking. If I show you my bag of goodies, gal, you can have a look inside if you like. I put it in like a birthday bag. To Mum, happy birthday love from Meg, Jamie and Belle. But it's just because it's got the tag on it still. But it was a nice bag. But it's what's inside that's exciting. Curly
I like these. Galaxy Minstrels. Just chocolate. Cheese nibbles. And then just shitloads of crisps. Oh, popcorn. Lucy, is that your new beginning? Yeah. Have what I desire. I mean, these are the bestest, yeah? Agreement? Bestest, bestest, bestest. And that's it. Oh, I've got these as well over there. And then we have... I don't think we've got much going on in here now. You like looking at all my treats? I've eaten one from the bottom layer. I think we'll have a love heart. Not my favourite, but it's caramel. Help yourself, everybody. Have a chocolate. We're having a party for all the baby pussycats, free spirits. Celebrate our Jasper's transition to freedom. To freedom. To joy, to pure energy. Have you noticed a little magic trick? Karma's up there. Hello. This is gone shooting off here. Did you find that interesting? I'm sure you all did. Hippity hoppity humpty Wednesday to the channel of love. Cheers, Lucy. We're having bold tacos for dinner tonight. I've had McDonald's, but then I've had some Domino's pizza, dough balls. Okay. Ferrero Rocher, you have to come over here. How many have I got left in there? 2, 4, 5. Oh, they're just so nice. I'm going to have to have one of these first. And then we'll have a look at this love card. But we'll have to pick this one apart, yeah? I think these are the best chocolates in the world. Should we unwrap it together? So we've got the Ferrero Rocher. No good if you've got a nut allergy. Sorry about that. Jamie has a nut allergy. There we have it. Right. We're going to take this out to lay off first. What have you guys been up to? How's your day been? This is what I'm doing, sorry. I feel like I'm more one of them is it ASMR channels? Oh, we've broken into it. That's okay. Look. A hazelnut there waiting for me. It's fucking Nutella. Fucking gorgeous. That's like passion in a chocolate. Okay. I'm back now. Ace of Cups. Get a good write-up in this book as well. Look, it's a fair description. Okay, keywords: love, joy, happiness, abundance, relationship, emotional expression, and fertility. I just love how that karmic card up there has gone. Gal, no, those little rascals are laughing, saying we've never been able to do this before. Oh, you saying that, having a mad tea party. We have a cafe that's called the Mad Hatter's tea shop, and for some reason I was looking in the window today, but this was before his transition, so the signs have been there all day long. And I was looking, Mad Hatter, and I was looking at the tables in there because they've got obviously all the playing cards under. Well, not obviously, but it makes sense that under the tables, you know, they're glass tables, but under there is all these playing cards, and here we are playing with cards. So love, joy, happiness, abundance, relationship, emotional expression, and fertility. The Ace of Cups, like the overflowing waters pictured on some card decks, indicates freely flowing emotions which need to find expression. There is potential for great emotional fulfillment. Deeply satisfying love and happiness are possible. The Ace of Cups represents the start of a new relationship, or it can indicate a marriage proposal. Well, seeing as that third party karmic energy seems to be out of the way up there, this is now possible. Deeply satisfying love and happiness are possible. The Ace of Cups represents the start of a new relationship, or it can indicate a marriage proposal. There is the chance of a fresh start and a new lease on life. There is great hope for your future. Your emotions will sustain you, and love will find a way. I love it. Love will find a way. Because the next card is the Two of Cups, isn't it? Anyway, I'm liking this reading. And we've only pulled 3 cards. And now we've looked into my goodie bag. I mean, how can you resist? A night of chocolate passion with me. Let's go to the Power of Love cards. And I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm not, it's my day off tomorrow, so I'm not in at work. And, priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Okay, unconditional love. A few things was coming through earlier on regarding the masculines being a fool twice. A fool for losing the divine feminine, but more of a fool for staying in their karmic situation. I know it's a hard one to swallow, but it's what comes through. And you're a fool for losing the divine feminine, but you're more of a fool for staying in a karmic situation. Okay. So priorities is coming through. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Through love and understanding, you are able to put the pieces of your own puzzle together. And by doing so, you have a deeper awareness of who you are and why you are here. Regularly take a moment out of your day to reassess your priorities. Confirm. Okay, I confirm also there was something else that come through today, but then I remembered that one. But I remember this one. Ah, yes, okay. Viewing the divine feminine as being like the problem, okay? So a third party dynamic, or when you put, your work or home, you could say home, before love,
before the divine feminine. So looking at the divine feminine as like, is the divine feminine, but that's what the problem is. The problem's the divine feminine being in the divine masculine's life. But have you ever considered that maybe she's a solution? So instead of like pushing the divine feminine out of your life, you know, alarm bells, maybe, you know, she's actually the solution that you're pushing away. Just something to have a think about. Confirm that you are living the life you have intended and that you aren't wasting energy on things that don't feed your soul's growth. Focus on what is important to you and why. Are you happy with your current situation? Are you doing your best to help make others happy? Are there people in your life who are not supporting your goals? Pausing on your daily journey to re-establish your priorities using love and compassion as your guide gives you a better indication of your path forward. So much of life on earth is distraction, and the ego can be fragile and petty. Stop, listen to your heart. Your number one goal is to love yourself and share that love. All the other diversions rank after that. Life in this physical dimension is not easy, nor was it meant to be. You have to practice instilling the energy of love into your habitual thought processes. Prioritizing and decision making then becomes so much easier. The choice always comes down to love. Okay. Right. The journey of love. Let's see what the journey of love has to say today. I've just seen Her Grace is on the bottom of the deck. There was 2 cards left in the box, so in reverse. Shifting Universes and the Christ Flame. So let's put them back in. Okay, we've got 2 cards, but I'm also staring at the Lovers Oracle cards. So they've just caught my eye. Okay, the message. Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never ever the same again. Some people. Some people. Love does not know about yesterday and tomorrow. It is always new. Okay, let's read these Journey of Love cards. We had this card yesterday. Ethereal Touch. Card number 27. Okay, we'll just read the poem. That's fine. In a world of no coincidences and no mistakes, you were heaven sent. I thank God for the opportunity to know you, to experience your kindness, your generosity, and most of all, our love. How long I have waited to open my heart, to bare my soul, to let my power comfort and my arms hold, to let my wisdom counsel and my love awaken. Well, this is only the beginning. When I look in your eyes, I know. Heart fire. Card number 1. Passion is igniting within you. It is not the time when things will remain still, even if the change is only sensed as a subtle stirring underneath the surface of things. Even if slow at first, passion will unfold from within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun unrestrained. You are learning how to ride waves of passion. Through eruptions of heat and descent into coolness, bearing the absence of fire, only to realise it is returning to you again. Ride its waves, knowing that passionate bliss will always return to a heart that is on fire with love for life. The coolness allows us to experience the heat. Once you realise that the fire emerging from within you will ebb and flow, you will trust in its presence. You will realise that whether your passionate fire is obvious, drawing you into life, or dwelling quietly within, gaining power from the deepest sources of your being, soon to rise once more, it is a constant in your heart. Accept the fire of your heart and know that this is how you are meant to be, on fire with love for all that is. This oracle brings a message for you. Trust the passion and the fire of your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is awakening in your own heart now, bringing something that has been long in rest back to life. Okay, here's the poem. Life unfolds in wondrous ways, and time together fills the days with unexpected gifts beyond our wildest dreams, like open hearts as feelings start to face the longing when we part. Our souls know this is more than what it seems. In gratitude I offer prayer, with thanks for this love so rare, asking guidance on this sweet sojourn. The answers come in tears that flow, emotions roar, and smiles that show. Becoming one is worth the wait until I can return. Okay. Let's finish with a message from Rumi. And I thank you all for joining me. Okay. Moon Cookie, what's a bold taco? Darling. Gal Gal would like to know what are the ingredients. What makes it a bold taco? Okay. Guys, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for singing. I'm not sure if I sang. I did. I sang about the pussycats, didn't I? There we go. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. I think that is the only song I've sang. Yes, I do. Okay, Rumi, can we finish off this this reading, please, with a message, a final message? Okay, got this one. From nothing to everything. From nothing to everything. I just want to have a look at this Heartfire card here. Okay, that's good. What number? Number 16. Sweet 16. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish with this message. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Rumi. Have you been shedding your layers? It doesn't say that. It says, have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel, something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not, your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine even brighter for it. There is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich, they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you, with a starring role and all the best supporting cast. You shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry, the throat was a bit tickly. I don't know what everything else was. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigours? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is as though the greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigours at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. This just makes complete sense, because this smacking on my hand, or being smacked by the hand, is something that's happened. This morning I went to let Jasper go outside. I said, do you want to go out for a bit? But baby Belle tried to run out, and she's not allowed out on her own just yet, okay? So I kind of just put my foot in the way to block the door from her going. And she swiped my foot with her paw. I went to her, did you just fight me? Like I was trying to have control, wasn't I? Trying to protect her, and I'll reread the part in a moment. And then as Jasper was at the vet's and I kind of, was kissing him goodbye, he actually tapped me with his paw. And it took me to like, well, Belle done that this morning, so what does that mean? Why are the pussycats tapping me? And I felt it was like, Mum, don't get too attached, I'm okay. I'm all good. So let me just reread this part because it makes complete sense to me as to what's going on. So, again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything, that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigours at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given to our life experiences over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognise the great divine source asking this of us. And so we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead. Our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations, yet in the light of compassion, with the divine tale for our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with the realization there is so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling. That life is such pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence, along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs. That would be grace, real, rich, dripping with goodness and substance grace. This is the sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to opening doors rather than closing ones, the divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and plan. Once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realization that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even with our wildest imaginations. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You're being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding onto a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. It is the divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it is because reality is knocking at our door more often than not with the delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief, but all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. That's beautiful, isn't it? Hi, Careless Islanders. Hello, guys. Hello. Good day to you. We can all do this, guys. Yeah. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's just go with the divine because they're guiding us from our fantasy into fulfillment. I'm liking it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go now and rest, and I will catch up with you guys, like I said, tomorrow. So until then, sweet dreams, sweetest dreams. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.